getting it put back on the water. Dual outboard. All right, I'm here with Brendan and Joey. They pull the boats in and out of the water.
Hey.
Howdy. Brendan and Joey, cool jobs, man. They get to fart with boats. Hard workers. I should probably help. Woo! I just almost fell. We're out. Some good Columbia rollers here, man. Dang. Woohoo! Dang. Hardly even need to go in the ocean. Breaker heading for the Livingston. It came out of the water. If this is like everyone else's video, it's just gonna do no justice to how big this water is. I mean, these are only like probably 3-4 footers, but they're just kind of rowdy. There's the entrance. There's the Columbia. There's big waves. Just got done doing the car shuffle. We got the boat in the water, chilling at the port of Astoria Marina. It's got a cool view of the bridge. We're at Fort Stevens. We're done with the boat, enjoying our weekend. 4th of July, well, not quite the weekend, but no one on the beach. Love it.
Not freezing cold.
It's windy as heck, but it's not that cold. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Woo! Just leaving Astoria. Twin outboards, I haven't got them both going yet. The one wants to wander, so I'm going to tie them together. So that's that pilot boat I've seen on YouTube. They drop off their driver and then they come pick them up. Maybe we'll get to see them go down that scary ladder at 15 knots jumping on a boat. It'd be pretty cool.
Looks like they're attached.
No, I think he just clocks them, gets at their speed, and just rubs against the boat. If we see a dude go down that ladder, wish my boat was a little faster. Well, we'll turn you back on if I see it. Bye, Astoria. 1, 2, 3, 7 big boats. There's a barge, there's me, and there's this little container ship here. Not a whole lot of river left. Actually, we got a lot of room. They're the ones hugging. But I can see by the front of his boat, we're gonna get nuked with the wake.
Yeah.
Freaking huge.
So turn around so I can get this one.
Cathlamit Bridge. There's Cathlamit. Almost back home. The dual outboards I put on are working awesome. Total confidence. If one breaks down, I can use the other. I got in some really big waves. They did not come out of the water. A little bit, but it didn't kill it or anything like that. So I'm pretty happy with the dual outboards. I do recommend it. The thing with outboards though, if you're in the ocean, you get sideswiped by a giant wave, chances are it's going to take the outboard with it. So I mean, if you can keep your diesel, do it. But in my case, I couldn't. There's our entrance. It gets pretty shallow. We're right at high tide, so it should make it. Started here, went out here, coming around. We're about right here. We're gonna go all the way around this island today. Stay in Cathlamit, party hardy. We might stop here in Westport. Having the twin outboards changed the game for this boat. Now it goes its proper 6 knots, and the stress is off, man. One goes out, the other saves the day. They're easy to get to. I had to cut the bars away on my railing. But, you know, it's customization. We're going to change the name of the boat. It was the Prevailing Wind. Our debate is the Santana 28, which is simply the name of the boat, but that's the name of my channel. I wrote it on the side of the boat. It is kind of an interesting name, but we also love Mothra. Godzilla fan since I was a kid. We have a grandkid. He loves that stuff. Mothra would be cute to the whole family. It's a tough choice. Or even going back to Prevailing Wind. The boat's been completely refit. I personally believe that you really shouldn't change a name of a boat if you just buy it and ride it. If you do something to it, or you change its personality, give it a refit, maybe even a paint job, I think that it takes away some of the procedures or mists that you'd have to go through to deny the karma gods their justice. But in our case, we'll probably still do whatever ceremony boaters do, and we're not sure we're going to change the name. But there's the conversation. You're in on it too. You can comment on the bottom if you like, and maybe someday I'll understand how to get back to you. Right? So we took the route the ferry does towards Westport, and we're in the lagoon here, or the slough, and there's the dock, and there's a sailboat there. I don't know. We're back in the Westport, going to Cathlamit. Waves in the Columbia. We just did a little sailing about 20 minutes. Forgot the video. But the wind's off and on, and we got to get back to the marina. Woohoo! So I live in an area with some dirty water, but here's those underwater lights. They work. It's more of a novelty item, I think. Exploratory mission. We're on our way back. We gotta wait for the tide, but there's a little hole through there. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go investigate with the Livingston. See you then. I don't know if you can see that, but it's probably a foot deep in here, but in the deepest part it's about 3. We wouldn't have made it. I'm glad I investigated. Not sure why it said it looked like it was passable on Savvy Navi, but I don't have the real details. The current here is, I'm on 5 on the electric motor. Barely moving. Yeah, so once you entered this with a sailboat, you ain't coming out till the tide's going out. All right, here comes the Santana in view.